Ahoy, my gents. Today is a brand new day, and today I decided to make a video on risk management, on the lot sizes that I use when I trade synthetic indices. Because with time I realized that these volatility indices, like their volatility is becoming wild by the day. That is why you see that if you have been trading V50 for a while, you see that now it's becoming volatile, bro. With the smallest lot size, which is $4, it's moving wild. And for that, I have a solution for you guys who trade small accounts, like lowering that lot size to something that is lower than the minimum required, maybe using 50 cents on something that requires $4. And here, what you're seeing, guys, is the account size. So here is $5 account size, $10 account size, and $20 account size, right? And these are some of the pairs that I decided to dive into because these are my favorite pairs. So there's V10, V10S, V25, V25S, V50, V51S, V75, V75 1S, and V100. And here on V10, the minimum lot size is $1. Okay, it's 50 cents. Okay, it's just that I'm used to using $1, but the minimum required is 50 cents. But when you are trading a $5 account, it's so wild to use that lot size because it moves like crazy. So as for me, I use 20 cents, right? And for those guys who want to use a lot size that is lower than the minimum required, I'm actually going to do a video on that, as well as you're going to see what you can do on the first comment that I'm gonna pin. So on V10, when I'm trading a $5 account, I use 20 cents lot size. It's crazy. Then on $10, I use 40 cents. Then on $20, I use 85 cents. With this 85 cents, I don't want to lie, guys, it moves like wild, like really wild. Then on V10 1S, on $5 account, I use 15 cents, and here the minimum is 50 cents as usual. And on $10 I use 30 cents lot. Then on $20 here I use 75 cents lot size. And on V25 is also becoming a little wild, but not as much as those two. So on $5 I use 25 cents, and by the way, the minimum required is 50 cents. Then on $10 on the $10 account I use 50 cents, which is the minimum required. Then on $20 I use $1 lot, because with this $1 it moves. I don't want to lie, guys, it really moves. And by the way, these lot sizes are not suitable for those guys who wants to get like those smaller movements in the market, like those who are scalping, because it's for those guys who are mid swingers or who are mid day traders, because you'll be targeting something like a huge move. And on V25S, yo, this one, I don't want to lie, this one this one's volatility has gone wild by the by the day. Yeah, so on a $5 account I use 0.001, and by the way, the minimum is 0.005. Then on $10 account I use 0.002. Then on $20 account I use 0.005. Then on V50, on the minimum here is $4, but on a $5 account I use $2 loads. Then on $10 I use $4 loads. Then on a $20 account I use $7 loads. This $7 load moves wild, to be honest. Then on this V51S is also one of those things that moves like crazy. So on a $5 account I use 0.001, and by the way, the minimum is 0.005. And on a $10 account I use 0.002. Then on a $20 account I use 0.005, right, which is the minimum. Then on V75, okay, this V75 it used to be very volatile back then, and nowadays it's not sorry about that. Nowadays it's not that much volatile as it used to be, but it's still one of those things that can turn your account into 0.000, right? Then on like, okay, the minimum here is 0.001. So on a $5 account I use 2 times 0.001, right, which is 0.002. Then on a $10 account I use 0.004. Then on a $20 account I use 0.009, right? And this V75 1S is also now wild. Back then it could be traded like, you could raise maybe a 50 cents account or 20 cents account with it, but nowadays it's a little bit difficult because its leverage and everything has been scrutinized. Its volatility has been changed. You know, deriv all like updates their system and upgrades each and every time, so you gotta be wise in those terms, right? Then on V75S, the minimum required is 0.05, right? So for me, on a $5 account, I use 0.02. Then on a $10 account, I use 0.04. Then on a $20 account, I use 0.08. Okay, that is it on V75 Then on V100, the minimum here is 0.5, and V100 is wild. I don't want to lie, guys, it's very wild. When I talk about wild things, this V100 is very, very wild. It's very volatile. Then on a $5 account I use 10 cents lots, then on a $10 account I use 20 cents lots, then on a $20 I use 50 cents lots. And I'm actually going to update on booms and crashes and everything, but as for these are the volatilities that I love. And to be honest with you guys, with time, as I stated earlier, deriv has been evolving, and you can just modify this and put it into your own description, something that you're comfortable with, because this is what I'm comfortable with, and it is what it is, guys. I really appreciate you for watching this video. Thank you so much, and please, when you're trading a small account, don't forget to use the proper risk management. I love you. Appreciate you.